From LeBron to KD to Dame time. The best of 7 is up next. Game time. What do you think about Zion Williamson? I never was sold on him.
I think he won. I don't think he's hurt. Listen to this. I'm sorry to cut you off, but somebody said this in an interview before Zion had got hurt. Somebody said if he really wants out, because remember at the beginning of the season he wanted out of New Orleans, and somebody said if he really wants out, all he has to do is fake an injury and just keep harping on it like Kawhi did, and he can force his way out. I think Zion is trying to force his way out of New Orleans.
Wow.
I don't think he's hurt.
Is he the player that everyone like?
Yes.
You think he's that guy?
He already. Yes. Come on now. How can you seen the injury, right? When he first got in the league, all that work he put in. Zion put in work on his body to get in the shape that he need to, and all of a sudden go back to this. Even after the bubble, he came back and he was ready to go. But this is him wanting out.
I'm sorry though.
Zion is going. Once he gets out, he's going back to that dog.
I would take Ja Morant. I would take Ja. If I had my draft pick over again, I would pick Ja over Zion.
See, I hate that draft because it's like, remember, if you can remember correctly, Phoenix had the worst record and they were supposed to get that number 1 pick, right?
Right.
Phoenix was going to take Ja Morant. And the only reason why is they would have had Ja Morant with Devin Booker, with DeAndre Ayton. Man, that team would have been nasty. So it just all of and remember Zion was supposed to go to New York that year, but New York's they ended up with what, the 4th or 5th pick.
Right.
So that draft got so messed up, and it's just what Memphis needed. They needed a PG. It's just what New Orleans needed. They didn't need a PG. They already had Bledsoe, and I forgot his backup, but they didn't need a PG as much. So they needed another big. That's why they went with Zion. But it's the way that draft fell. I believe if Phoenix would have had number 1 and New York would have had number 2, it would have went it would have went Ja Morant first, then Zion. Or if New York would have had the number 1 pick. They were supposed to go to Phoenix and New York. Yes, Zion was supposed to go to New York. But Julius Randle has his spot. That was supposed to be Zion's team, man. Everything you see built around Julius Randle was supposed to be built around Zion Williamson for New York. And that would have been sick as hell.